everybody, hello and welcome. This is a follow-on from the live stream that I did yesterday, in which we got the construction sorted for this little folio. It's 6 1/4 by 4, and it's quite long. It goes on and it goes on. So it's quite long, but it all folds up really nicely into this, which will allow room here for a journal, a journaling section, and here. So we've got two sort of back-to-back journaling sections, as you can see there. And either side of that, we've got this. As I said I would, I've covered all the pages with design paper, and bearing in mind that that's what will open at one stage, so I've made all of that red. The spine I've covered in wood grain. This spread is green. This spread is a mixture. We've got some wood grain and some red, and this is the back, and then you go back the other way. It's so clever. Bit of wood grain, some red, the spine for the signature, a red spread and a green spread, and that's where the other signature will go in there. And that brings us to the front. So it's the front I want to work on today, really. And yesterday I started it in motion by taking one of these Tim Holtz, somebody told me what they're called, baseboard frames, I'm not sure. And I covered it in texture paste, but I mixed some, I'm not sure that I still have it actually, I don't think I do, some snowflakes through it. And when it dried, I didn't know how it was going to dry, but it's dried really sort of glittery. It's really quite nice. And it came off the acetate, which was my biggest worry, was all of this just going to be left on the acetate. But it came off fine, and I'm pleased with that. So I needed an image to put behind it. And I've decided on this one from Kerry. She sent it to me last night. She's such a good girl. I had this image already, but it was in a tag form, and it had an eyelet at the top. So she sent me this along with a whole page of other loveliness. This was the one I really liked, and I've resized it from that file, and that's going to go there, which I think looks just great. I love it. I really love it. The question is, was I going to put acetate behind the window to make it look like a window? So it would be like that. And I think it detracts. It sort of glares up a little bit, and it detracts from the actual image, which looks better, I think, like that. The other thing is that I think I'll get more purchase for the glue on these bits that are a bit dodgy, just straight onto the paper. So I'm going to just stick it straight onto the paper. Yikes. So I need to cut this out the right sort of size. So how far up can I go? I want to get her face in, and I want to get this little one's face in as well. So about there, I would say. So let's just draw around that. Whee! A bit odd. Draw down here. I don't want to knock my snow off, so I'm being a little bit cautious. Up there, right. So I want to cut sort of on the inside of that, and then hopefully it'll stick onto there. So let's do that. Let's do it. If the worst comes to the worst, I can always print it out again. It's only paper, guys. It's only paper. Nothing to be afraid of here. Although it is a bit tense, in fairness. Right, let's see what that looks like. See if it's in any way going to fit. It's just a little bit wide, I can see, sticking out here. And yeah, a little bit tall as well. So I'll just trim that down. Right, so I've trimmed that down. I think it's okay. If not, I'll have to take my craft knife to it, my scalpel, once it's in situ, but I think we're all right there. So I need to glue, glue everything, including that texture paste, to get it, to ensure that it's going to stick on. Yikes, I really hope it does. So I'm putting plenty of glue on the back of the texture paste. I'm putting plenty of glue everywhere, let's be honest. Because I don't want that to fall off. It doesn't feel like it's loose in any way, shape or form actually. It feels very sturdy. But better safe than sorry. Feels a bit like the cement. But I guess if I knocked it really hard, it probably doesn't have much strength holding it in place, so we'll glue it and then it'll be fine. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome of it. To be honest, I am. There we go, I think that's okay. Let's just add a little bit more to each of those sections, just to be safe. Right. Let's get this on. Just snatch all that way. Yeah, I think that's it. I can see her face and I can see the child's face. And that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Right, what I'm going to do now is clip it, because it just feels like it wants to bow. So let's get some clips in on the action. Don't really want to put it where the paste is. I don't want to squish the paste too much. But I think we're all right around the edges actually. I know what I said to you, it's just a piece of paper, but you get attached to it, don't you? I think this will be fine. I'll just put one at the top there. Chance my arm. I think I need a long one. Right, there we go. So that should be, looks like the glue's coming through, so that's good. That should stick. Oh, it should do. Okay, so back to the front then, and back to the future. We did cut out a piece of the wood grain card yesterday to go on the front, and this morning I have taken a piece of the green paper that I've used in the journal, and I've put on one of these Christmas rub-ons that you get. It's 2 sheets the same, they come in a pack, they're £5.99, so they're not exactly cheap, so I use them carefully. But I took out the one that says Merry Christmas, and it had a star at each end, so that's that, and I've rubbed it off onto this piece of green paper, and I'm going to put it in a book plate like that. That's the plan. So what I want to do before I stick this down is put the brads through there, so they've got a good hold, you know what I mean? So let's just see. That's going to go there like that ish. So I need this quite far down, about there. Yeah, about there, which is what? Let's measure that. It is exactly 1/2 inch. Wow. Let's turn this round to some way I can read more easily. That way probably. So I want to make a 1/2 inch. It's really hard to see this with the light on. That's it. And I'm just going to draw a mark along there, and that's what I want my book plate to rest on. I also wouldn't mind getting it central. That would be good. So, let's see where central is. Does that look central? Looks a bit that way, doesn't it? I'm going to have to get the ruler out again. Honestly, I can't see straight. So if we put that there, that is from the hole, it is 7/8. Yes, I've got the ruler right wonky way, but it is 7/8, and there it's 1 inch, so it just wants to move a tad to there. That's great. Is it straight on the line? Yeah, okay. So let's just make a mark there where we want the brads to go through. Right, there we go. Nerve-wracking this. It's nerve-wracking, I tell you. Right, let's get the yoga mat out, get a pokey tool on the job, go through there and through there. Lovely. You can stick these as well if you want to. I think with the brads in it's probably alright. I might just run a little bit of glue just for the sake of it. But I don't think it really needs much glue. The brads hold it in place. There we go. Mr. F's cooking lunch at the moment, and lunch today is baked potato and cheese. Yay! I love it. It's one of my favourites. Actually, to be honest, most things Mr. F cooks are delicious. He's ever so good. Right, that's there. The glue isn't holding it at the moment, so I'll put the brads in, and hopefully that will keep it in place. And it can glue or not glue as it feels. So in there and through there. Need to make that hole a little bit larger, and this side as well. Just make that hole a wee bit bigger. It's just awkward for my brad legs. And anybody who's watched me for a while will know I always have difficulty sighting brads. I don't know why, I just do. Right, that's square. Turn it over and open the legs out. Lovely. Oh, these are good brads. They open really easily. Just squash them down. So there we go. There's our book plate in place. I always like a book plate on the cover. I don't always put one on, but I do think it always looks nice. So I need to cut this out at the right size. Well, let's cut it out just... Should have done this, shouldn't I, before I stuck this in. Let's cut it out down there, because I don't think I've got a lot of room to play with. And down there. And along here. And then we'll see what we need to trim. I definitely should have done this before I stuck it on, but I didn't, so... oh, look at that. Wow. Perfect. That's... Wow, I couldn't have done that any better. I'm amazed at myself. So that's it down there. So I need to trim it there. Marvellous. That was pure good luck. Let's just see what that looks like. It's still a wee bit long. Let's get my tweezers to oik that out. There we go. So I just want to take another whisper off it, really. There we go, and that's going to be fine. So I'm going to put glue on that and put it in. I don't know why, but I'm feeling good about this folio. I think it's going to be nice. Well, I hope so. Oh, go on, in you go. Don't be too long now. You've been perfect. I don't know why that doesn't want to go in all the way. But it doesn't. Don't say you've stuck already. I'm going to have to get... I don't know why that's not going in all the way. No, I'm somehow going to have to cut that off, which is most annoying because it was fitting perfectly. Now it's not. Well, it would have been too much to ask, wouldn't it? Wonder if I should take the... Yeah, let's start again. See, these things happen to me too. Let's take these brads out. Does that want to come up? No, it's really stuck, that is. So I'm going to have to trim it like this. This is ridiculous. It was so good. It was being so good. Right, let's see now. I think we're okay like that. My goodness, what a fadoodle. Right, that's one. That's two. Turn it over. I feel like we've been here before. Press those down. There we go. I think my problem was the glue had actually stuck so quickly I couldn't move it, but that's that. It's fine. Looks nice. I like it, actually. Stick the lid on that glue. It's lethal stuff, that glue. Right, now what I want to do is I want to have a closure on it. But once I've got this on and I've got this on, I won't really have much room to make a hole, and I don't think I want to anyway because it's going to encroach on this page as well. So what I intend doing is I'm going to use sari silk as a closure. I haven't ironed this yet, which I should have done, but I didn't. I'll have to iron it once it's on the folio. Yeah, well, that's typically me. So there's halfway, so I want it about halfway, and I'm just going to open it up and stick it there under the card that we're going to stick on. So it's going to be, you're going to be able to go around like that and tie it at the side. That's just loads too much. I don't want to go round and round because I don't want to cover my window. Let's just see where I think is the right place. Shall I leave that much for a bow? I really should have ironed this. I shouldn't have been so lazy. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's do that. I'll stick that on there. And I don't know where my double-sided has gone. It's left the building. So this measures 6 1/4. So I'm just going to draw a line at just over 3. So I know where to put my ribbon, my sari silk on. And it doesn't matter if the glue comes through this because we're going to stick another piece over the top. It's just something to hold it in place at the moment. There we go. Let's open this folio. It might be a bit easier to work on. So I'm allowing sort of that much for the bow. I'm just going to open this up so it doesn't wrinkle under our card. Like that. And press it down. I'm going to have to put some more glue. Wider band of glue required. I want to get it right at the edges. Right, so that's going to go there, but I just need to go widen that band of glue there. Pull it out straight. Double-sided tape is the best for this, but I don't know where mine is, so I'm using glue. And it's driving me dotty because it's not sticking. There we are. I think that's okay for that side. Let's just have a look. That's all right there, I think. Just a little bit of glue there. There we go. I think that's fine. Right. Okay, so now it's time to stick this on, and you can see that the tie then comes out either side, and it's going to save having a tie across the middle of the window, which I really don't want. So let's glue this on. I've inked it. Yes, I've inked it. I'll glue this in place. I've got great plans for decorating the insides. I don't know if they might be a bit fanciful and a bit over the top, perhaps, but I just think it'd be nice, seeing as you're following me every step of the way. It'd be nice to do something nice, so I'm going to try hard. Right, so let's get that exactly right there. Make sure that that's not scrunched in any way. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. I like our book plate. I like that very much. Yeah. Great. Right, so this is like way too long, but I'll deal with that probably another day. So let's have a look at this. That's going to go there. Oh, it's going to be nice, isn't it? Let's take these clips off. Hopefully the paper has stuck. I guess that it will. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's stuck. It's not exactly flat, but I think we'll be okay. So that's going to go there. Oh, doesn't it look nice? Okay, so about there, I think. Okay, I'm going to stick it on using the Queen's glue. Normally I would use Collal for something like this, but I really want to make sure this gets a fabulous contact, because I'm asking quite a lot of it, because as I say, it's lumpy. I could have put it onto card, backed it onto card and put that on, but I think this will be fine. It's deep enough. So I'm handling it and the stuff's staying in place and it doesn't feel like it wants to come off. So I think we're okay. Right, let's have a look then. Where do I want you? About there. I think about there. The thing that we've just learned putting that in, the book plate thing, this Queen's glue does grab quite quickly. So there we are. I'm going to clip that. That's a reminder that tomorrow I've got an optician's appointment. But I am still hoping to get a video done. Oh, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. Right, I'm going to clip it though. I think I probably need my long clips. I've got all sorts of everything everywhere. I'm going to just clip it onto the frame. Just to help it on its way. I can't get all the way around it. I haven't got clips that are that long. But I'll clip what I can. These long clips are great. Really helpful at times such as this. Well, that's as far as I can clip, so hopefully that will be, see, on its way. And this I need to iron and see how much I need. I've left that much there, so you know, probably a similar amount here, but I will iron it by the time you see it again. And that's that really. That's all I wanted to show you today, just putting the front piece in place. I hope you like it. I love it actually. I really love it. And I'm delighted that it's kept in place. I'm also pleased we didn't put the acetate in because it detracted from the image. You couldn't really see it that clearly. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me, and tomorrow we'll start on the inside of the folio, decorating the pages, you know, putting pockets in and tucks and everything else, anything you can think of. But she's looking nice already. So thank you guys. See you soon. Bye.